Last year, a group of several women alleged that a community leader had been using their church as a place to find victims. One of those survivors had gone to the police in 2021 regarding an alleged rape and filed for a temporary restraining order against that community leader. When these survivors went to the police again last year, they were once again turned away and discouraged from continuing to contact the police regarding the alleged abuses. I bring this up to share that the department's track record in the press around perceived culture around sexual violence hasn't been the best. And if the environment that Officer Cardwell describes exists, then how many survivors have been turned away?
My name is Jen Peckles. I have been with Eugene PD for a little over 7 years.
We're hearing more tonight from an alleged victim of sexual assault who says that her assailant was a Eugene police officer. And this is an accusation that triggered a violent protest outside of Eugene Police Department headquarters last Wednesday.
I chose this because I know that I can have an impact in some way, mostly positive, on somebody's life. We deal with people day in and day out that are having one of the worst days of their life. And if we can minimize the impact it has on them and their future, that's what I hope to accomplish every day here. I think women have a very unique set of skills they can bring to this job.
Matt Renee, Jamie Clark says the sexual assault happened 3 days after police came to her home on a domestic violence call. She says that she and the officer exchanged personal text messages days after. According to Clark, on May 27th, the officer came to her house, and that's when the assault took place. Eugene Police became aware of the allegations the following day and put the officer on administrative leave. EPD asked Salem police detectives to investigate, and the information they found was given to the Lane County District Attorney's Office. On June 10th, the officer resigned. Clark says that she didn't hear anything from EPD and only found out about the officer's resignation through Salem Police.
We play a pretty integral role in policing in this day and age. We are mothers, we're sisters, we're aunts and grandparents. We have a lot to offer. I am not going to sugarcoat it and say it's easy. You will interact with people that talk down to you, underestimate your ability to do your job effectively. That stigma has been around for a long time. The people that have a problem with women in this job have a problem with themselves. At Eugene Police, I've never felt excluded because I'm a female.
I told them when I was out there, their cops are isolating themselves by protecting bad cops.
I'm treated with respect, recognized for the hard work that I put in. Most of my coworkers are males.
They're making it to where they're the only ones that want to be around themselves in their echo chamber. They're all going to have to be with themselves.
They're very supportive. They treat me as an equal to them. We all round each other out. It brings a really good balance to the workforce.
Also, KEZI does know the name of the officer in question, but we are not going to name him because he has not been arrested or charged with a crime.
Even when they feel irrelevant, even when they feel like they're not making a difference or that they're not able to help a situation that they so profoundly want to help, the key for me is to still bring them back to a sense of relevance. They're still relevant in this community, they're relevant in this world, and that they make a difference. When people feel like they're relevant, they have a tendency to show up every single day and give their best.
321, in service.
We are always looking for the right females to join our department. If you think
Officer Cardwell made a move to the Springfield Police Department. Officer Cardwell alleges that this move was made because of a toxic culture of sexism and sexual harassment, and a toxic workplace that tolerates poor behavior and does not protect or support them. These are serious allegations, one the department should not take lightly. According to Officer Cardwell, we've lost 6 female officers in the last 6 months, with some of these officers going on to take higher positions in Springfield. If a culture of toxic sexual harassment and dead-end careers exists for the current femme employees of EPD, I task the City Council with establishing an outside auditing firm to come in and investigate these claims. In 2021, a community activist by the name of St. James alleged that she was stalked and sexually assaulted by now former police officer Christopher Drummond. She claimed that she was arrested and harassed by members of EPD. While Officer Drummond is no longer on the force, my question is, are the officers that participated in the harassment campaign and arrest of St. James still on the force?
A former Eugene police officer is speaking out on some serious allegations about the Eugene Police Department, and those allegations include pervasive sexual harassment and sexism. Sent an email to the Eugene Police Commission back in January outlining these allegations and concerns about the Eugene Police Department. The acting chair of the commission says she applauds her bold move.
If you think that I just don't know if I have what it takes, but you're interested, that's a big step. Be confident and never underestimate your skills and abilities. Expect a lot of yourself because you're capable of a lot.
When things go bad, good people leave, eventually followed by people who thought they could change things, but got buried because too many good people left. Those left are bad people or hostages. The good people are your canary. The quote I just read to you is from a tweet that Brian P. Hogan shared in 2018 regarding his employment at a toxic employer. I was made aware of this quote by an email that was sent by 2021 Officer of the Year and ex-EPD officer, Kristen Cardwell.
The email that she sent us provided a lot of details of something that had been ongoing. She referred to the experiences of some other officers as well, which very much made it appear that it is not an isolated incident.
I just think that the way that I was treated for 4 years was not okay.
You'll never know if you don't try.
I was crying on the phone to him saying, you gotta help me. I'm not gonna be okay. I can tell that I'm changing and I need you to get me away from him. And they left me there. They left me there for, I think, 4 months.
In a world where we might feel as women that we do not belong in a field of law enforcement, it's only more determination for me to know that we can do this work, and we are doing this work.
Whereas Women's History Month provides an opportunity to honor the generations of trailblazing women and girls who have fought tirelessly and courageously for equality, justice, and opportunity in our nation.
Women have just as important of a role as the men officers do.
I'm never and would never minimize what her experience was here. I mean, she was the victim of harassment here that is unacceptable.
Several current female EPD officers also filed a legal claim against the department several weeks ago for allegations that include sexual harassment by a former sergeant. Chief Skinner says they are doing everything they can to revamp policies to make EPD a safe, equitable place for everyone.
And we're doing it well.
It's not for something that you